Good morning, students. Today I am going to discuss about source documents and accounting vouchers. Source documents means the documents on the basis of which transactions are recorded in the books of accounts are known as source documents. That means business transactions are usually evidenced by an appropriate documents such as cash memo, invoice, sales bill, pay slip, check, salary slip, etc. So, business transactions are recorded in the books of accounts on the basis of some written evidence called source documents. It provides complete information of transaction on the basis of which accounts are debited or credited. The principle of verifiability and objectivity lays emphasis on source documents. Thus, business transaction begins with source documents. These are some examples of source document. This is one cash bill. See, the name of the shop is there, to whom they sold the goods, what they sold, date is given, then number is given, is bill number, that is known as voucher number. Okay, then they will be given the amount in words and figures, signature will be there. This is known as voucher, on the basis of which we will record the transactions in the books of accounts. This is cash bill, this is check, this one is check, this is cash memo, means how much quantities according to the cash details. They will write the date, particulars, how much quantity, what are the particulars, rate, amount, everything will be written. This is known as salary slip. So here employee code, employee name, how much they got, basic allowances, all these things will be recorded. Okay, so this is known as source documents. So next topic is accounting vouchers. A voucher is a written document prepared by the accountant providing the evidence of a business transaction. The evidence of a business transaction is called a source document. Then vouchers are the printed form of the firm. So a voucher is an accounting document representing an internal intent. Matlab, the accountant will make the internal intent to make a payment to an external entity such as a vendor or a service provider. Vendor means the supplier of a product. Supplier of a product on credit or service product. There is no set format of accounting vouchers. There are two types of vouchers are there. Cash vouchers and non-cash vouchers. There are two types of vouchers are there. Cash vouchers and non-cash vouchers. So first one, transaction vouchers. Transaction vouchers means a transaction with one debit and one credit is a simple transaction and the voucher is prepared for it is known as transaction vouchers. Say transaction voucher, name of the form, voucher number, date, debit account, credit account, amount, then prepared by whom, authorized by whom. So that is known as transaction vouchers. Second one is compound vouchers or compound transaction. That is transaction with the multiple debits or credits are called the compound transactions. Vouchers prepared for such a transaction is compound voucher. A compound voucher may be debit voucher, credit voucher or journal voucher. A debit voucher means a voucher which records for a transaction which has two or more debits and one credit is called a debit voucher. Usually it is used for expenses or expenditure. Second one, credit voucher. A voucher which records for a transaction with two or more credits and one debit is called a credit voucher. It is used to record incomes and gains. Complex voucher or journal voucher. So transactions with the multiple debits and multiple credits are called the complex transactions, and the accounting voucher prepared for such transactions is known as complex voucher or journal voucher. An accounting voucher must contain the following essential elements. First one, name of the firm must be printed on the top. Second, the number of the voucher is to be in a serial order. Name of the account to be debited or credited is mentioned. Debit and credit amount is to be written in figures against the amount. The name and signature of the authorized person are mentioned on the voucher. These are the main things we have to follow when preparing the accounting vouchers. So source documents are the written evidence on the basis of which the transactions were recorded in the books of account. Voucher is a part of source documents. Thank you.